and please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing the name. Kenneth Horn Tucson, that's the wife, and Jeffrey Piccolo's the husband. They were dining in a Disney location in Florida in 2023. Jeffrey and his wife had dined at one of the resort's restaurants where they were repeatedly assured by the waiter that Kenneth Horn, the wife, meal could be prepared without dairy or nuts, agrees to which she was allergic to, like deathly allergic to. Not long after eating the meal, she went into shock and passed away. A medical examiner investigation into her death found that her cause of death was a result of asphyxiation due to elevated levels of dairy and nuts in her system. And as someone who suffers with weird allergies, like, this is very unfortunate, and it's definitely something that when I'm going out personally, I'm always thinking about in the back of my head. So now Disney is claiming that Piccolo can't sue the company because he briefly signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus, the company's streaming service, in 2019. Disney Plus includes a clause in its terms and conditions that says all legal action must be funneled through forced arbitration, an increasingly common legal tactic that allows companies to avoid facing litigation. The company has claimed that Piccolo also used the My Disney Experience app to buy tickets to the theme park, a service that sports similar legal language. This all sounds bad because when you're signing up for these apps and you're gonna go to a physical location, you're not thinking about this, and many of us, we don't read through the fine details. And I know it's bad, we should all be paying attention to what we're agreeing to, but I really feel this is some BS. Piccolo's lawyers called the company argument preposterous and wrote in court papers that Disney is explicitly seeking to bar its 150 million Disney Plus subscribers from ever prosecuting a wrongful death case against it in front of a jury, even if the case facts have nothing to do with Disney Plus, which I totally agree, because I don't see how that could correlate with this situation where someone went to a physical location and unfortunately lost their lives, especially because of neglect, because they were reassured by the waiter that this food would not have dairy or nuts, which she was definitely allergic to. The notion that terms agreed to by a consumer when creating a Disney Plus free trial account will forever bar that consumer's right to a jury trial in any dispute with any Disney affiliation or subsidy is so outrageous and unreasonable and unfair as to a shock the judicial conscience, and this court should not enforce such an agreement, Piccolo's lawyers further wrote. And I'm have to be in agreement with this. Once again, she didn't die because of Disney Plus. She passed away because she was at the physical location eating food, which they reassured her was not going to have dairy or nuts. Piccolo is asking Disney, and remember, the company's worth $155 billion, for damages in the excess of $50,000, including for emotional distress, loss of compensation and protection, loss of income, and medical and funeral expenses. Which, you know what, if a company such as Disney that has access to all this money and resources, I feel like the right and humane thing to do would be to just go ahead, settle out of court, because this is looking bad in my eyes. He's also suing for a loss of companionship, which is very sad because I'm pretty sure he would rather have his wife instead of having money. And honestly, I'm surprised he's not suing for millions of dollars. It's very modest in my opinion, because some of these cases that I've seen in the media, like, people are suing for a lot more than what he's suing for. So it's definitely doesn't come across like it's about money. It's about making something right, and I don't even know how you could even begin to make this right.